So I'm creating this tutorial to give you a little clarity on the difference between, on Facebook, your profile, a page, and a group. So we get a lot of questions on this, and I thought it would be good to kind of cover everything. However, before we move to Facebook, I want to make sure that we really start at your home base. They get a lot of questions about what happens with your website, and things have changed in years. So if your understanding about your website was, I've got to create a website because that's where everybody comes, that's not really what's going on anymore. So in all the last years, last time, these conversations are beginning in other places, right? They're beginning in a social network. They're beginning on a blog. They're beginning on a podcast. That's where the conversations are beginning. You're not driving them to your website and then beginning a conversation over there anymore. And people, they might want to find out about you, but not right away, right? They want to hear what you have to say first. So things have changed and shifted. And we want to make sure that you realize that that's why your website needs to shift and change, and your understanding of which platform and profile or whatever that you would be on to be able to communicate to them the way that they're expecting. So you're no longer driving traffic directly to your website unless you have your shopping cart and you're selling your products there. I mean, that clearly is an exception. Otherwise, you might be communicating them by email. You might be communicating them by chat or a messenger bot, or even, voice message. So there's lots of different ways that they're going to land in to your sphere and, start to get to know you a little bit better. So if you're offering, a free call, for example, if that is your call to action and you're offering somebody, a free call with you because maybe you're a coach or, teaching something, then you would be leading them to an opt-in page that tells them about you, maybe an application form, and then to get on your calendar, right? Something like that. They might check your website, right? They might check your website, of course, to see like that you're a real person and, your background and if there's a good fit for them. So your website is used for credibility. And then we want to move to your domain name, and I want to make sure you understand your domain name is still really, really important. In fact, you might want multiple domain names because you might want names that match your different products. You might have a domain name, just if you're using the call example, you might have a domain name that relates to your call, like reachsandra.com or something like that, right? So you're going to have multiple. So the domain name is still important. Your website is still important. It just takes a different character, okay? Now, moving on to the whole point of this, right, is Facebook. Your Facebook, the entry on Facebook is your personal profile. It's you, your name, and it's totally personal. You are not just on there, though, with your friends, right? It's not just your immediate friends, people that you know. It's literally friends that you're connecting with, okay? Friends is used very loosely. You are connecting with a lot more people. It used to be up to 5,000 people that you can connect with on your profile. I don't know what that number is, and even if I did, it changes. It's a lot, okay? They're not your friends. You can use your Facebook profile for many different things these days, and you can use them to start to begin to warm people up to your business. And you can also use it in a limited way and in a careful way. You can put some links there to things that you're working on, all right? So that's your personal profile. Then you'll have a business page. So when they say a Facebook page, it's only for your business. The Facebook page is very parallel to your website. It's a pretty, flat situation. You're not really interacting a lot. It's mostly you posting out information to people that are your fans or like your page. And that is being used. You can do some lives there if you want, but it's very outward facing. It's very you broadcasting out to people. And then, so there's limited ways that you can do things there. Facebook group is private, right? The page is for everybody. It's just like your website. It's totally public and out there for anybody to see. Your group is most likely a private group in some shape or form. It is private to a smaller group of people that you're going to have a direct communication about. They're there for a very specific reason. So you might have a Facebook group that is one, sector of your business only. The name doesn't even have to match your business. It has to be about what everybody is there to talk through. It's much more intimate. People feel more comfortable sharing and talking because not everybody's seeing it, but also because you're all there again for the very same thing. So we hope that this tutorial gives you some clarity on the difference between your profile on Facebook, your Facebook page, your Facebook group, and how you would use it, and how that all differs from the new outlook on your website and where you want to be able to drive people to that don't know you yet. So we hope that clarity can get you into action.